Here we go. Ready?
Hello, welcome to the Genesee Generals versus Midland Chemics. My name is Cooper Knoll. I will be your play-by-play announcer for today. I am joined by my color announcer here, Tyler Updegraff. Tyler, they were playing some songs here before this match. What's your favorite pregame song, you would
My
say?
favorite pregame song, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to have to go with the Beamer Classic Thunderstruck. I'm not going to lie to you. Beamer's playlist when he's running these games and he's running the playlist, what his music he puts on always gets me amped up, the football games and everything.
I mean, Thunderstruck is just one of the perfect games, too. But as we take a short anthem, we will mute and be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dordt Financial Center, ladies and gentlemen. We have a very big matchup here today with the Genesee Generals versus the Midland Chemics. Tyler, tell me some more about these teams.
All right, well, as we know, the Chemics are currently 9-5 and with one tie, 9-5 with one tie in their record. The Davison, the Genesee Generals, we are 11-8. So we do have a higher record than Midland, but we have played more games. Now, Davison is coming off a win here against Tawas, and that's pretty good for them. And they're gonna be coming off a win. They're coming off with a little bit of steam coming off, and they're gonna be ready to take this win here. Now, when I tell you, Cooper, coming off a win, that's good. That's a lot for you. But for Midland, they're coming off a loss.
And Genesee Generals win the very first face-off. Put it up in the corner. That is Vance Canuck going down, dumps it in the offensive zone. Midland Chemics end up with it back in the corner. That is number 16, Evan Wenzel. Rusty Bull with the ball now. Puck now. Oh, and Vance Canuck loses the puck on there on that transition. That would have been a major play for this Midland, for this Genesee Generals team to really start it off. Pass up the middle, gets deflected, and the zebra calls icing right there. Just not a good play. I mean, it looks like we're going to go into a face-off on the defensive zone here, Tyler. Tyler, what do you really think went wrong there in that play right there, you can call it?
I think he hit it he misaimed it to his teammate. The ball went way past him, and it wasn't great for them.
The Genesee Generals win the puck again here on this face-off team. I mean, earlier into this, we had a talk with Coach Doug Towler before this game. He did say one of their strengths seemed to be on face-off. It seemed like they were winning a good amount of the face-offs right here. Oh, and it looks like we have some trouble here. We're on the ice with one of the skates, and that's Jake Brewer, number 15, excuse me, the defenseman being helped to get off the ice.
Let me tell you, Cooper, again, talking about music, man, playing some Outkast. Gosh, man, they really give me a good mood up here in this press box.
And that is the Generals with yet another face-off win here. The Genesee Generals have won 3 out of 3 face-offs so far. That's just a really good beginning for them. That's Brendan Bernard going up the side, pass it off to Logan Beckwith. Ooh, and Logan with some fancy moves, but loses it on that bench side.
Yeah, and we talked with the coach about how we asked him, what ratio do you think you win your face-off? He said 60-40, and it's really shown here winning most of the face-offs here tonight.
Ooh, and a little bit of a hit there during the shot. That was Dylan Callan out of the dump in the zone. Picked up by Mikkel Flatner. Mikkel still going up the zone. Pass it off to Tucker Spalding. And the Tendy is going to cover it up here tonight. And for the Tendies here tonight, we have Easton Weedier in the net for the Generals, and Jack Wakoswich for the Midland Chemics so far. And both teams have had pretty good seasons so far. I mean, the Generals haven't had too many bad losses, you could say. They have had some games that were definitely in their grasp, but they very lost in that last period or two. .88 there in the zone. That is Dylan Callan again. Pass it out. Oh, and that is deflected. Number 2, though, Matthew Morgan to acquire it back in that defensive zone, skating up that side. And that is going to be lost again by the Chemics, but also being recovered. Looks like that is number 2 there. Matthew Morgan again passes it up to number 9. Vance Canuck and shot and off the Tendy's left pad right there. Oh, and looks like a little bit of a hit from behind. Ooh, maybe they're getting a little bit physical there tonight here, Tyler.
Yeah, Cooper. Man, this game's getting heated.
Bad pass off someone's stick, goes right into the benches right there. That is going to be yet another face-off here. And hopefully we can see if the Genesee Generals team can win this one too. They have won all of their face-offs so far tonight. And the number 9 right here, it looks like Rusty Bull sends it out into the zone and then loses it, passes it out. Pass lost by Aiden Gaskin.
Yeah, Cooper, and let's talk a little bit about the teams, man. Now, we talked with the coach for Genesee Generals, our man, and we said, hey, what do you feel like your strong suits are? And he told us that he thinks power plays are a big strong suit for them. He said they've really worked on them during practice, and they've really focused on power plays. So let's see how that plays into the game.
And now with this Midland team that recovered in the zone, pass right in front of the net and recovered by Jacob Russo heading into the offensive zone pass, but it was broken up by Cade Dowd. Again recovered by 43 right in front of the net. And what a backhand right there by Logan Beckwith, the junior, to really get it past that goalie. That is an absolutely amazing way to really get this and to really get this Genesee Generals team to light that lamp, get that fire going on them.
Yes, Cooper. We also talked to the coach. He said that he feels like the most important thing going into a hockey game is your preparation for it. He feels like if you prepare well going into a game, for literally anything, if you prepare well for it, then you're going to play well. And he feels like his team has done pretty great in preparing, and that he feels like it's going to be a pretty good game tonight.
With the Midland Chemics to win it in the zone. Passed out, recovered. Ooh, number 19 there. Almost loses it. Josh Pisley heading to the zone with his Generals team to really win it. Oh, and he's going one way. Little redirection off someone's skate, deflected. That is number 88 there. Dylan Callan right in the zone, passed it out. Number 19, Brennan Bernard. At the beginning of the season, though, Brennan had a very good game. One of their very first games. He scored about 4 goals. Out of the team's 6, he had an amazing game. I actually got a little interview with him after. Amazing guy to talk to. With the Generals in this zone. Pass it to the middle. Shot. But off the goalie's blocker by, again, Brennan Bernard. I mean, speak of the devil himself. Generals to reset it and dump it back into the zone. Hopefully recover it right here. Shot by number 88, Dylan Callan. Top. And what a save by the Tendy right there. Jack Wachowicz.
You know, Cooper, you know what I just got word? That we got a BTV alumni watching, Jack Pinchula. Man, shout out to that guy. Hope he's having a great day tonight, great night. Hope he has a good night, and I hope he enjoys the broadcast here.
The Generals to lose that face-off again. Tyler, I feel like we kind of jinxed them. We said they were going off strong in these face-offs, and then they've lost the last 2, Tyler.
Yeah, man. I mean, it happens. Sometimes you start out strong, you get a little bad in the middle, and then you come back out on top.
With a face-off in the Midland zone right there. Midland wins this one, sends it up to Henry Stone. Henry Stone headed into the offensive zone now. Pass in, a goal by Henry Stone. What a deflection off someone's skated look there. Everyone just looked clueless what happened. I mean, Easton Badal is just standing in front of the net, asking the Tendy, looking confused, like, what just happened, man?
Yeah, Cooper. Honestly, fast plays like that, that was a really good shot by him. Good placement, went straight through the goalie's legs. Good play by him. Now also, Cooper, we got to talk some Midland. How some of their strengths they were feeling are, they feel like they're a very physical team. They have some good physical. But the most important thing he said that he feels like it's the strongest suit for his team, that there's a lot of depth to the team. He feels like from the first string to the fourth string, there isn't that big of a difference. And that going down, there's every single player is good. And there's not just 3 starters where they're always 3 stars that are just the best players and they're up by tons and one's crazy better than the other.
And the Genesee Generals just lost that face-off too, but again recovered 13, putting in some handwork right there. And shot top, oh, almost a deflection by Brennan Bernard right there. That was almost a beauty. Rusty Bull heading up to the left side, recovered by the goalie. Pass up middle, number 43 it looks like. Logan Beckwith, and what a stop by the Tendy. Top dumps it into the zone. I think he was looking for a pass there. Jackson just really wanted a pass and not the look he really wanted. Jackson aim up top. Oh, and shot goes wide left. I mean, some would say that might have been the best pass anyone's ever seen. Backhand in front of the net. Tendy to cover it. Oh, no, I lied. The Tendy gets scored on. Oh, and the ref calls it. No goal, I think. And the Stripes are saying no goal here, Tyler. They got so excited off that. Oh, my. The Tendy even was like, that's no goal. He's crease all day, man. It looks like the refs are going to side with him right here, Tyler.
Yeah, Cooper. Let's talk a little bit also about the Midland coach. He had 3 national championships at Ohio State. Now, as a Michigan fan, I'm not too big of a fan of Ohio, but that's still a major, major accomplishment, especially being a coach for a team.
I agree, Tyler. But we also did end up talking a little more. He said he doesn't feel like just because he was a defenseman per se at Ohio State, he feels like this team has very good depth and with coaching-wise and player-wise, just doing a great job and getting every player really the strong suits they need to succeed so far this season. That is 8 to recover in the zone. Lucas Kamakoff. They lose it up top, 15 shot, saved by the Tendy. And that was Jake Brewer with the top left shot. And Easton Weeder to say, no, this is my goal, not yours. Looks like it's going to be a face-off in the Genesee Generals defensive zone, and a little bit of a slip up right there, but they win that one too. In the corner again, that is 88 Dylan Callan. Callan to pass it up to the middle. 43 Logan Beckwith puts some moves on him, and that is just an easy shot, top corner right there, man. What a dangle, what an absolutely beauty of a dangle right there. Nothing defenseman could have done different right there. And Logan with that goal to put this Genesee team up 2-1. I mean, this Midland team really has to come up with a few answers right here, or it's going to get ugly very quick.
Yeah, and Davis and Genesee Generals being able to weave through them, make good passes, and then have good shot placement like that is what's really going to lead to their success of this game and lead to them having more goals than the other team.
Looks like the Generals are going to win this face-off too. That really is showing so far how much trust Coach really does have in these face-offs. And that is going to be Aiden Gasket to really try and dump it in the zone right there. Recovered by the goalie to really stop that. And honestly, a great, really low cover-up to give everyone a little bit of restart in that defensive zone right here. Genesee Generals lose this one. Passed out to number 18, Charlie Stone. Charlie going up that right side right there. Tucker Spalding behind the net here. Trapped in the corner, recovered. Oh no, I lied. Almost recovered by the Generals. A little bit of a physical play. Oh, and what a physical play right there to really get him off. And that was Henry Stone with that nice little reverse check. Looks like there might be a little bit of a chippy game going on so far. There's still a little pushing whenever the puck's long and gone. I mean, we really do love to see these type of games where it does get a little bit chippy here, Tyler. But I know the Coast don't like to see them, do they now?
Yeah, Cooper, they do not.
Genesee Generals to dump it in the zone right now. Ref is not going to call icing on that though, because it does deflect off the goalie's stick. Passes out to Dylan Callan. Callan off Rusty Bull's stick. Now looks like, ooh, almost a major hit right there. That had been a pretty nice hit right there by Aiden Gaskin. Didn't look like as big as though as it was going to be. Generals in the zone right now in the neutral zone, trying to really pick up this puck, Tyler. We did talk earlier with Coach Taylor, and he said puck control and puck handling seemed like a kind of a big issue.
Yes, Cooper, he did say how he feels like if they have the puck, it's their chance to score. It's their chance. They have the puck. If they're able to score, they're able to put points on the board, and they're able to catch up. They're able to stay ahead. They're able to catch up to the person that's scoring. They're able to win the game. Now, if they give the puck up a ton, then they're not going to be able to score as much as they would like, and they're not going to be able to do what they need to win this game.
And that was a shot by Vance Canuck right here to really be denied by Jack and the Tendy right now. I mean, another face-off, and oh, what a play, what a pass, though, by number 13 on the Generals, Carson Shanks, to pass out and right in front of the net. I mean, he had no chance to really stop that there. That was just a great play overall.
Yes, Cooper. Now, the Midland team, though, the coach, that he did say that this has got to be one of the best teams that he ever played with. coached with energy-wise. He feels like the entire team, there's no like cliques in it. They're all brothers, really. They're all connected well. They're all friends, and they're all buddies. And that's going to show on the ice here tonight.
Yeah, so whenever a team is like that, though, whenever a team is really close like that, it normally evolves into them just sticking up for each other on the ice and never really letting anything slide. And like you said, just a band of brothers playing a backyard hockey game right now. Speaking of backyard hockey right now, we're having a few heavy physical hits here. I mean, it's something nice to say with the Chemics coming into this offensive zone with number 12, Henry Stone, tries to pass it out to Charlie Stone. Again, we got some brothers playing here tonight. But no, Tyler, we just haven't really seen too much of this Chemics really to answer. I mean, and they need to start answering that phone fast, or we are going to see a heavy score difference, and that is definitely not what we'd like to see tonight. Number 88, Dylan Callan going into the offensive zone. And almost a shot right in net there. That had been a beauty of a pass, though. Generals still trying to fight for it. Loses it. Number 9 right here. Rusty Bull to try and shoot it and really just get covered up by the Tendy. We're going to take a bit of a break before this face-off. We'll be right back. And we are back. The Genesee Generals winning that face-off there again. And Tendy meant to pass it out to his own man, but recovered by Vance Canuck. Dylan Callan to really get it into the zone, fighting for it. One-man army against two of the people. Pass it out to Matthew Morgan. Matthew shot and stopped by Jack and Tendy right there. Nice little glove save to cover it up.
Yeah, Cooper, and you were able to see there how the Generals were able to steal the ball, steal the puck, get it across the ice, get it towards the goal, and put a shot up and put some pressure on the goalie.
Number 8 going to the zoner here, Lucas McCoff. Tries to pass it off to Cade Sadeborn, but loses it in the pass. Pass in front of net, number 4, Matt Grillo. Rusty still fighting for it. Rusty almost gets hit with his own teammate's puck. Joe Bishop right there. And the Generals are just going to dump it into the zone, and the Zebra is going to call icing. Looks like we're going to have a face-off in the Generals zone, defensive zone, excuse me. Looks like we might be having some net troubles there. They're trying to fix the net here.
Looks pretty fixed up to me. Yeah, let's get now.
Generals win the face-off in their own zone. Passes it out to number 22 here. Jacob Russo. Jacob passes it off to number 19 right here. And Brennan Bernard loses it in the zone. 12 going up that right side. Looks like that is going to be Henry Stone. Henry Stone shot and blocked by the goalie. Nice little reset to kind of cover it up, and nice little face-off in the defensive zone again.
Yeah, Cooper, and there's been a lot of face-offs tonight, and the Generals are really winning them, and that 60-40 is really coming into play here, and they're really able to sit here and get the puck.
Generals, speaking of face-offs, Generals are going to win this one too. With Logan Beckwith just dumping in the corner, recovered by 14 right here, Ben Wiesel. We have Cade Dowd going up that left side, excuse me, to dump it into the zone. Mason Weeder to try and get something. Oh, a little bit of a hit there, getting some physical hockey in. Ooh, and Coach Towler not sounding happy here on the bench. He is yelling on the ice here, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, if I was the coach, I'd be yelling too, because I wouldn't want my players to be getting hit, but I mean, think about being the players, though. It's got to be fun bashing other people, getting that anger out of yourself, especially with how school's been, just getting out of exams. And that, pretty fun.
Everyone has been pretty stressed so far, so I bet hockey's a really nice way to kind of get that exam stress out.
Yeah, Cooper, I mean, shoot, I might need to get on the ice after exams, man.
I could not agree more here, Tyler. But back to the hockey game. We have Henry Stone kind of dump it up to number 2. Number 2, Kane Sorwin passes it 14. Ben Weasel. Ben with the shot pass. Recovered by number 7, it looks like. Number 2, excuse me, Matthew Morgan. And Matthew is a two-athlete person, honestly. Matthew plays both lacrosse with me. I play lacrosse with Matthew during the spring season. Matthew's just a great midi for the Davison lacrosse team, and he's also a great help to this Genesee Generals team. Matthew's
actually a really good guy, too. I mean, he's in my biology class, and I don't talk to him much, but he seems like a really good guy. He has a really well-built physique, and he's really strong, too. So that's pretty tall.
Shot in the top left by Ben Weasel off the goalie's right-hand blocker. Great fumbling at top, Lucas McCoff. Guarded by, again, Matthew Morgan. Shot top and goes off a player. That is number 2, Cade Sanborn, excuse me. Oh, and that was almost a great pass and shot by Rusty. Rusty almost set his team up perfectly for a shot. Just everyone got lost with the puck. Chemix going up the middle. Pass it out to the right side. Rusty Bull here. And the Generals are going to dump it in the zone again. Recovered by the Tendy. Chemix again with a restart going into this neutral zone. That's on number 11, Mikkel Flatner. 2-on-2 fight in the corner right there. Looks like everyone's kind of struggling, coming out for the fight. There are some bodies on the floor. Nice little hand throw to really get the puck out of there, get the puck out of the scrum. Deflection up right there. We have a break. Number 43. Oh, and he loses it. Almost a fast break. Still recovered, though, by Joe Bishop. Fighting in the corner. 2-on-1. 2-on-3 now. Chemix have won it. Chemix passed it up. That is number 20, charging up that right side. Cade down. Cade to lose it and gets covered up by Easton Weeder again. Easton seems like he's been a little bored so far back there in the crease, I would say. I mean, 3-1 so far. Not as many shots, it doesn't look like. I mean, Easton might be having some fun tonight.
Yeah, Cooper, and you could see earlier the coach, when we were talking to him, he said he also wants to get a lot of puck retrieval and make sure they keep control of the puck. And that's really big and really important, especially how when they had that fast break and they lost control of it, that was really important. That could have been a goal there, but they weren't able to get it because they lost the puck and they didn't have it. And it's really affecting their game tonight.
I think it is going to affect their game very much too here tonight, Tyler. I feel like definitely one of the main things that the Genesee Generals team is so far struggling with, it does sound like they have been struggling with puck retrieval and puck control, and that's just, if you don't control the puck, you're just not going to score. And if you're not scoring, you're obviously not winning games in the simplest terms possible known to hockey people. Chemix lose it, and then we're covered right back here. That is Easton. No, that is not Easton. Excuse me, that's Lucas Mankoff to lose it and just dump it in that zone. Deflected down by number 9 here again, Lucas Mankoff. Lucas going up the right side, skates back, looking for an opportunity. And again, Lucas will just dump it in that zone right there. Recovered by Dylan Callan. Callan passes it out up the middle, and then recovered by the Chemix. Tyler, looks like we're just playing a massive game of football right here, except it just keeps getting intercepted. I don't really know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Watching, you know, like that game against with the game with the Eagles. Commanders threw a lot. They threw quite a few interceptions there, and that's how it looks like when I'm playing Madden, man. Tons of interceptions. I'm not great, but that's what is going on here. A lot of puck. They're losing the puck a lot. They're not able to keep it in their possession, which means they're not able to score.
And it looks like that's going to be the end of the very first period here. We're going to have the Zamboni coming out. I don't know, Tyler. As someone, they're going to head into the locker rooms right now. I don't really think they have too much to be proud of. I mean, obviously they're up, but that's only because they've had a few lucky goals. I mean, as anyone you could say, it seems really lucky so far. I mean, these goals, they have had some pretty nice setup, pretty nice passes, I guess you could say. But these goals are just not getting set up the way they should be. They're not, Genesee Generals are not controlling the puck enough. And this Midland team is not answering with anything. That's why the scoreboard shows and affects the way it does.
Yes, Cooper, I know. And the Chemists haven't been playing too great defensively. Now, the Generals have given up a lot, have given up the puck a lot, but when they keep it in their possession, they're able to make those passes, able to connect with their teammates. It has shown to not be great for the Chemists, and they haven't been able to get too many goals on it, and they've let 3 goals through.
That is going to be the end of the first period right now. We are going to take a break, head into the second period. We will be right back. Welcome back to Dordt Financial Center, ladies and gentlemen, with this high school hockey face-off with the Genesee Generals and the Midland Chemics. Tyler, talk to me about this first period.
First period was really interesting. There was a lot. It got pretty physical, especially near the end. And there was the Generals were able to pick up 3 goals, while the Chemics were only able to pick up 1. Now we've seen that there was no penalties, and nobody was sent to the penalty box. Now, the Generals, the coach said what they're mainly struggling with is keeping the puck in their possession. And let's see how they take that information, and they didn't do too well with keeping the puck. They lost control of the puck quite a few times in the first period. Let's see how they go into the second period trying that again.
The Generals, the pass that already here, that is number 2 right there. Matthew Moore gonna go up the middle. Matthew backhand blocked, and to slide it right through the goalie's 5-hole off the rebound. What a goal to start the second period by Matthew Morgan. Oh my gosh. And that's definitely a way to light this lamp and really get some fire going in this General's hearts in the second period. I mean, some backhanded goals like that, Tyler, that's a nice little goal to add to the highlight reel.
I know, man. I know he's going to be sending all his friends, being like, check this out. That's so cool. But plays like that, you can really see what the Generals can do. Oh, and we got a replay of it, too, here. Check that out. See, that's what the Generals can really do when they have control of the ball and when they can control the puck and when they can really keep making goals.
The Generals in the offensive zone, lost, recovered by Jack Wachowskis. Oh, a little bit of a shove right there. Jack's getting physical in this defensive zone for the Generals. Pass it up, north 22. Jacob Russo going up the right side. 43, Logan Beckwith in that right corner. Dumps it back to Jacob. Jacob up top and up down. Dylan to pass it back down to Jacob. Dylan passes it back down to Jacob. Dylan shot off someone's stick. Dylan back with the puck after a pass. Pass right in front of the net, broken up by the Tendy. What a breakup by Jack Bukowski so far. And the Zebra is going to call icing again, and we're going to have a face-off in the Chemics defensive zone right here. I mean, Tyler, that was like a fuddle of just plays right there of emotion so far. I mean, tell me about this game. Tell me about this atmosphere.
Man, the atmosphere, it's honestly fantastic. Hearing this beautiful music going, getting me hyped, having these players out here fighting each other, putting in work, and trying their best to have a good game tonight and catch and win. Both teams want to get this win. It's a SVL matchup, so obviously we're rivals, and obviously we want to get a win here so we could go home tonight and be like, what, we won that.
The Generals to recover in their defensive zone, going up the right side, pass up to the left. That is going to be number 15, TJ Holster. Chasing around, loose it, passes up to Dylan Callan. Dylan just dump it right off the goalie right there. Oh, and he hits himself into the boards right there. And that's going to be a backhanded shot and missed by 25. Connor McCombs. Connor top left shot, and what a glove save by the Tendy. Nice little save there.
Yeah, Cooper, and it's really looking like Midland can't keep control of the ball themselves. It's the problem that Generals were having. Now the Midland's not having it. They haven't been in their offensive zone too much this second period.
And the Chemics to win this face-off in their defensive zone. And then that looks like that's going to be Matthew Morgan really fighting for that puck right there, recovered. Matthew going back right there, trying to spit it out, loses it in transition. And just going to dump it into the Chemics defensive zone. That's going to, the Generals are going to lose it in their offensive zone. Now the Chemics are going to have to find a way to really put in some work here, Ty, there. With the 3 goals behind in this second period, they really need to start to control this puck a lot more.
Yeah, Cooper. And as you can see there, right in that play just a second ago, they passed the puck up, but it hit his stick, kicked over its stick, and it went off into the Generals' defensive zone. And the Generals were able to recover that ball and able to go into their offensive zone.
And that is going to be an icing call, and we're going to have a face-off in the Generals' defensive zone right here. And the Generals have been pretty solid so far tonight with face-offs. They have had most of the face-offs have went their way, and they have been pretty good so far. And this even came from Coach Doug Towler himself, saying that their face-off have been about 60-40. It's not a bad face-off percentage. If you're winning 60% of your face-off, and a deflected pass by Luka McCanoff turns into a goal by Katie Sandborn. What a deflection of a goal right there. And that is going to put the Chemics up a well-needed answer, but still not needed enough. They need to put 2 more on this in the net right there to really tie it up. And what a replay right there as we look at it. Just an absolutely amazing of a deflection off his stick. The Chemics win the face-off here. Lost though, dumped out pass. Chemics recover it in the neutral zone. Going up the right side. Chemics again recover it when it pops out, reset. Oh, what a missed opportunity. It looks like it's going to be Matt with the puck in the right side, and left side, excuse me. Lost by number 8 there. Lucas Mankoff. Lucas still fighting for it. Looking for a pass, going around, looking for a pass, dumps it back to number 17, Tucker Spalding. Tucker loses it. Generals get a reset, and they're going to try and get some action going. Generals lose it again in the neutral zone. Chemics recover it. Chemics still looking for something to do. And the 10D is just going to cover it up and give everyone a reset. I mean, Easton Weeder has not had a bad night whatsoever here, Tyler. He has had some pretty nice glove saves so far, really trying to deny this lead that they're trying to stop right here.
Yeah, Cooper, and honestly though, when we were talking to the Midland coach, he told us that also, he told me that about that and how we're seeing about the bond between the team, it really comes into play when you're able to make passing plays and able to do things where you're able to connect with the team and hopefully not lose the puck.
We got a scrum on that left side right there, fighting for it, and it looks like Matthew Morgan's on the ground right here. He loses his stick, holding his back. Generals to dump it into the neutral zone. Chemics recover it, pass it out to the right side. Oh, not a good pass right there. Just lose it in the zone. Recovered by Dylan Callan. Generals covered in the zone, right in front of the net, and what a save by Jack Wachowskis right there. Number 5 right there. Pass it out to Easton Badal. Easton pass it to Dylan. Dylan out off that right bar. Oh, that is going to be a locker room story for later tonight now. Dylan to pass it out. Pass out to the left side. Pass it out. That is going to be number 10 right there, covered by number 9. Vance Canuck. Vance deflected off Chemic's stick. It's going to be Chemics lose again, and oh, what a hit right in front of the Chemics bench, and that leaves number 5, Mike Mills right there, stunned it seems like on the ice. Oh, and it looks like we're going to have a power play here now. We're going to have a little 5-on-4 action for the Generals. Generals with this power play.
Yeah, Cooper, and that's what we talked about earlier when we talked with the Generals coach, that Their strength is power plays, and we're going to see what they do with having an extra person on the ice.
Generals calling this face off. Number 43 for the Generals, Logan Beckwith. Generals looks like they win the face-off, but didn't lose it. Dumps it. Chemics dump it to the top, and we're going to have a whistle from the Zebra. Looks like you should have another face-off right there in the zone. Logan Beckwith is going to battle out with Lucas Mankoff to try and win this face-off. Looks like the Generals will win a clean face-off. Goes off Dylan Callan's skate. Dylan skating up the middle, pass it out, number 13. And that is a shot in goal right there. And that is going to put the Genesee Generals team up 5-2. And what they have said is their strength power plays. What a power play goal, though, to really take advantage of that extra man on the ice right now. And I bet that the Chemics are going to not like that now. And they really need to answer.
Yeah,
look
we're
at
seeing
power play.
You're seeing a replay of this.
Replay now. Oh, and they are happy. I mean, you see a little bit of taunt, little finger up there, a little celebrating in the left side corner. And it looks like we're going to have a goalie change. Jack is going to be swapped out for number 35, Andrew Park-Piloni. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Generals won the face-off in the neutral zone. But again, lose it. Generals lose it again. And zone. Oh, it looks like number 7, Blake Harris, has really got the puck stuck in his jersey. Looked like he was coughing it up, sort of. Chemics going up the bench side. Chemics pass it up the middle. Chemics pass it out. Shot. Deflected off. That was a shot by Cade Skateboard. Deflected off the Genesee General stick. Up and over right there. Backhand by Mikhail Flatner. Just goes up into the net. And it looks like we're going to have a restart now in the neutral zone with a face-off. I mean, and Tyler, look at this bench right here. I mean, I wonder what really went wrong, what's going through this goalie's mind right now as he just got swapped off. I know what's going through his mind right now. You can see him really paying attention in this game, really focused right now. Looks like the Generals are going to lose the face-off, though. They're going to be in their defensive zone. Looks like Dylan's fighting out in the corner. Pass it out, number 22. It's Jacob Russo. Number 19. Pass it out. Brennan Bernard pass it out. 43. Brennan Bernard with almost a shot. Dylan top. Oh, top corner right there. Almost made it. Dylan to dump it. Dylan's still fighting for it right now, trying to get it out of this defensive zone. Looks like number 9 right there. Pass it out, number 20, excuse me, Cade Dowd. Cade still fighting, trying to fight through 2 different men. Number 9 in the defensive zone here. Rusty really trying to put in that work. Rusty spinning it towards Cade. Cade pass it out, number 22. Jacob Russo. Jacob trying to fight it through. Tyler, it looks like we're just having a really bad passing game. No one can really keep it in their respective zones right now. They keep trying to get it out, and they keep losing it when they get it out, though. Jacob in that side, pass it up in front of the net. And they lose it. It's going to be a race for the puck to see who wins it. Dylan wins it in his defensive zone. Pass it out to number 11, Payson Shanks. Carson pass it out, number 19, Brennan Bernard. Dylan ends up with the frozen biscuit again. And that is just going to be a restart. Number 22 right there. And oh, what a nice little hit on that side right there by Henry Stone. It's going to be a dump by number 18 right here. Number 18, pass it up the middle. And ooh, intercepted by number 9 right there. Vance Canuck. Ooh, fast break right here. Almost a one-handed. Oh, that was so close right there. He almost tried diving for it too there. Chemics are going to go ahead into this Generals defensive zone. Chemics lose it. And we have a man in front, and he loses control of the puck going behind the net. Ooh, I don't know if that's supposed to be a shot or a pass there, Tyler. That's a little interesting. Chemics with a bad pass, lose it up top. Generals just dump it into the zone, cover it again, pass it out to number 10 right there. Looks like that is Easton Badal. Now it's going to be kind of a restart right here. And no one can really hold on to this puck for too long. I know I just said that. It just seems like no one can really hold on to this puck in the second period. Generals coming up the left side. Oh, nice little hit there by one of the Generals, but it looks like the Chemists are going to recover it right in front of the net. And what a goal that seems. What a goal right in front of the net by Lucas Mankoff right there, the senior from Midland. That's going to give, hopefully going to give this team a nice little fire now. They need some fire back, Tyler. I mean, he's skating towards that area, and he seems like he's shaking his head, though. I mean, what do you think he could not be happy about right now, Tyler?
I think he's probably not happy about how much his team is losing control of the puck. We've been talking about it all night, how both teams struggle to keep control of the puck and how both teams want to get here and get better at controlling it. And you even said there's so much, just some passes, they're passing a little bit too hard and the puck will hit somebody's stick and it'll go flying out. And they're just losing control of the puck, and that's what's really going to be the deciding factor of this game. It's going to be the win condition for both teams is who can keep the puck in the possession and try to score more goals.
Looks like we're going to have kind of a scrum in this defensive zone right now. Generals really trying to recover, and the Chemists still losing control. Top off someone's stick right there. Pass in front of the net, and again deflected off someone's stick. Now the Generals going to hopefully keep control right here. So it seems like, oh, we have a broken stick, and that is going to pause play right now. And he looks a little confused for some reason. Looks like he tried going to the wrong bench. Oh, he's not happy about that. Now he's going to give us a little bit of a restart right now. And then it seems like it's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone on that right side.
Man, how much would it cost to replace that stick, man?
I mean, sticks aren't cheap these days, man. I mean, you see some sticks that can go from anywhere from $150 to the most expensive stick I've ever seen going for like $500. I mean, it's pretty insane. Going to be a dump in the defensive zone. Chemists are covered. Ooh, and a fuddled shot off the stick. And we have a power play. We have a breakaway right here. Looks like this. Top. Oh, and what a nice save right there by Andrew Partoloni. Looks like we're going to have a little bit more of a scrum. Covered by Dylan Callan. Callan pass in front of the net. And oh, almost a swat in goal right there. Still trying to recover. Ooh, nice little fake. Didn't fake him out, though. It looked like it faked him out more than it actually did. Now it looks like we're going to have kind of a, oh, and he dives. Oh, a nice little off the stick right there. Nice little defensive work by number 25 so far, Andrew Witt. Looks like we're going to have kind of a restart. Is it a restart right now? Pass it out to 22 pass out, number 19 in the offensive zone right now. 19 going towards the net. Oh, nice little save by Andrew Partoloni. That was shot by Brennan Bernard right here, right into the goalie's chest. Ooh, And you must be thinking, what is going on right now if you're not in this arena? What is going on right now so far is Mr. Beamer's playlist is absolutely crazy so far tonight. I mean, his playlist seems a little bipolar, to be totally honest with you, but it seems pretty fire so hard tonight, Tyler.
Man, I love his playlist. Always gets me fired up. Always get me enjoying these events, enjoying being at Davison matches and being at basketball games, football games. Always gets me hype. Always gets me in the right mood to be at them.
Looks like we're going to have a pass and dump by number 5 so far, Michael Nichols. And the Chemists are going to recover in their defensive zone, try and make something happen. Bad pass off a Generals player. Restarts the puck again. Little scrum right there in front of the penalty. In front of the prison box, as some people call it nowadays. Puck right in front of the general zone. And it looks like the Chemics are going to lose a nice little dodge right there. You saw that dump almost hits the goalie's glove. Number 10 right now with the puck, trying to make something happen. That is number 10, Easton the ball. Easton off his skate. Easton skating hard, puck in front of him. Just one man. Oh, a nice little save right there by the Tendy to really cover it up. Cover it up and give us a face-off in this Chemics defensive zone.
Yeah, Cooper, and let's talk about what it's looking like for upcoming schedule for these teams. They're both going to be playing Freeland next, the same exact team. Now, Midland's going to be playing them on the 31st, so in 2 days, and Davison isn't going to play on the 1st of January, which is actually my cousin's birthday, and it's also Snowco for us. So,
and what a goal right there. Sorry to interrupt you, Tyler. And that gives a much needed answer right there to really make this only a one-score game. I mean, it looks like what we were talking about earlier with Coach Witt in this zone. Look at this replay, and everyone is just going to celebrate in that corner right now. It looks like what Coach Witt was saying in the earlier, whenever we had a nice little conversation with him before game. This Chemics team does not come out firing so far, and they're just not doing the best job ever. Coming out really hot right here, but it looks like they are going to be one of those type of teams that are second and third period teams, and they just need a little bit of, they just need some more gas and almost to go in the locker room after that first period. So we're gonna have the Generals in the zone, in the offensive zone right now. Lose the puck, pass in front of the net. Saved by the Tendy. Oh, what a nice little denying that. Chemics are going to cover it in that zone. Chemics shot, save. Oh, and oh, that was really close right there. Nice little physical body play by the Generals defensemen to really stop that kind of open net right there. That'd have been really bad.
Yeah, Cooper, and back to what I was talking about before you interrupted me. So yeah, Davison's going to be playing on the 1st of January, which is our Snow Code Day. They're going to be playing at 7:45 away at Freeland. Now, that's going to be kind of sucky for the players because that's our Snow Code, man. You don't get to go down there, bust some moves on the floor, go take your girlfriend out there, whatever you're doing. Now, Freeland, their current record is 3-12. 3 wins and 12 losses, excuse me. That is not great, and it's looking like both teams will probably come out with a win with that, but you never know. There could be a big upset there.
And the Generals to recover. That is the speedster, Vance Canuck right now. Lose it in the zone. Matthew Morgan trying to pass it out, intercepted. Looks like we have a breakaway right here. 2-on-2. That is shot. And that is blocked by a stick right there. One nice little stick play to kind of block it out of there. Pass it up to top left right there. And this is an uneven matchup, 2-on-3. Bounce it off that right side. And just a shot off the Tendy stick, heads up into the net. And that is going to be another face-off right now, Tyler.
Yeah, Cooper, but let's also look at the upcoming schedule for DTV themselves. So next Tuesday, we're going to be seeing a boys basketball game versus Midland at 7 p.m. Then on Thursday, we're going to have a Gates Elementary concert. Then on Friday, we're going to have a girls basketball game versus Bay City Central at 7 p.m. And then Saturday, we're going to have the Cardinal Classic, and we're going to be recording a boys basketball Cardinal Classic game. So make sure to tune into all those.
And Chemics are coming up the middle right here. Nice little 3-on-3 hockey. Ooh, and that was a bounce off the top right there. Nice little reset, and oh, nice little flexibility by the Tendy right there, Tyler. He really got into that split right there, and really nice to make that save Fighting for it in the corner, recovered by the Generals. Generals pass it out, dump it, just dumping it back into the zone. And it's going to be recovered by the Chemics. Chemics right there, lose it in the zone again, just dump it. Chemics pass in front of the net. Oh, a nice little stick to break that pass up, but it's still going to be recovered in the top. That is going to be the speedster, 19 right there, Josh Pitsley. And they're going to still be fighting for it, trying to get it out of the Generals' defensive zone. Ooh, a nice little reverse hit there. Generals are going to recover in their defensive zone, try and make some work happen. And they're just going to dump it into the defensive zone of the Chemics, and the Zebra is going to call icing on it.
Yeah, Cooper. Now, earlier, we were talking about positions, and we were also talking about your favorite position. Cooper, you want to remind me what your favorite position is?
Goalie all day, every day, man. And I will sit and die on that hill, man. What about you, Tyler? What do you think?
My favorite position, probably a wing. I would say maybe right wing, because I'm right-handed. I'll be more used to playing more on the right. All right, but we're going to see you later after this intermission, and we're going to see you in the third.
And welcome back again to this final period here at Dort Financial Center. Tyler, it seemed like we had a very different first and second period right here for this Midland Chemics. Tell me some more about it.
Yeah, Cooper, the Chemics were really struggling in the first period, and they didn't do too great. And now they're making a little bit of a comeback here. They're at 4 goals. They're only 1 behind the Generals. The Generals only got 2 goals in the period, while the Chemics got 3. So the Chemics are putting in good work. Now there was a lot of instances where they were not able to keep control of the ball. But again, if they control the puck, but if they can truly keep control of it, and if they can keep the possession in theirs, then that's, again, going to be their success for the game. If they can do that, either team could win. At this point, it's a toss-up. The score's so close now to where it's a toss-up between the Generals and the Chemics right now. And whether whoever can control the puck and whoever can keep the possession with theirs and not make bad, dumb passes, not make too strong passes, not get the puck stolen, and no interceptions.
And now with a restart here in this offensive zone, the Generals are trying to make something happen and hopefully put it away, but lose it going up that right side. The Chemics, that's number 2 right now, Cade Sanborn. Cade tries and gets it, and it's deflected off a General's skate. Now number 19 going up the right side. That's Brennan Menard right now. Brennan tries to pass it, gets hit though after the game. That's Dylan on the ice. And then lose it. That is again Cade Sanborn going up that right side. Cade pass it to number 8, Lucas Mankoff. Lucas going up that left side. Lucas lone man army and just dumps it, trying to get it away from him. And the looming effect of all those Generals, and that is a shot by number 8 right there, Lucas Mankoff, and a nice little save, if I do say so myself, by Easton Weeder. Whoa, Tyler, not really the best start we've seen so far from both of these teams right now. It looks like they are starting to kind of slow each other down a little more.
Yeah, and when we were talking to the Generals coach, we talked to him. He said that one of the big things that they want to do is applying pressure on the puck and making sure that you don't leave whoever has the puck, whoever has possession, unattended, and don't let them just sit there and baby them and let them get down the ice and be able to get into our defensive zone.
I agree. If you're very physical and in the puck's controller's face, he's not going to be able to do much. And if you really shut down that puck, that's the key success to really winning the hockey game. Bad pass gets deflected off a Chemic stick. Chemic still recovered though, going up that left side. Recovered by 17, right? Sorry, Tucker Spalding. Tucker going up behind the net, looking for a pass. Still has not passed it yet and gets lost, but still recovered top right by Ben Whistle. Ben tries to pass it out to number 11, Mikkel Flatner. Mikkel loses it again and recovered and just dumped. A nice little tucked in save by the Tendy right now to give it a little bit of a restart. Do have some after ice action though, Tyler. It looks like everyone's starting to get a little bit tired, I guess you could say. So everyone's getting a little bit more chippier. Might hearing some talk, might hearing some stuff after the whistle, and that can be fuel for disaster in a sense. And the Generals recover this, going to offensive zone right in front of the net. Oh, a nice little save right there by Andrew Partolini. Partolini has had a pretty good game so far. He did get switched off. Jack Wukowski started the game, and in the middle of the second period, Jack came off and Andrew came in.
Yeah, Cooper, and that switch seemed to worked out well for them, not giving up too many more goals. For the Generals, like I said earlier, only about 2 goals the Generals were able to get last period.
Generals going up to the left side, pass it up in the middle, and that is just a bad pass and not a good, nice little tuck right there. Chemics still fighting for it in their defensive zone. One-man army going against anyone and everyone, not afraid of anything. Still lose it again. Everyone looks like the Generals kind of maintain a little bit more control. Still a little bit of pushing right there. Pass in front of the net. Shot right in front, right into the Tendy's chest pad. Again, nice little save by Andrew Partolini. I mean, he's kind of shutting it down. He's really squaring the puck up pretty nice, and really, really nice to be block out the full of that net, Tyler. I mean, he's been pretty good so far tonight. I know I just said that. I'm going to keep singing my prayers, but he's pretty good so far.
Yeah, and then looking towards the other end of the ice, the Generals goalie hasn't been able to do too well last period, and now he's going to be able to put in some more work and redeem himself this period.
So we're going to have a face-off, so advance for the Generals is going to take it. Generals lose it to recover in the neutral zone, but not allowed to touch the puck and afraid of offside. Looks like we have been shot by Cade Stadeborn right into the Tendy's chest pad right there. Pretty nice. Hey, I haven't heard this song in forever, bro. I mean, you crank that soldier once me, you crank that soldier once me, you crank that soldier. I mean, Tyler, we are having a bipolar playlist tonight. Again, it was rock earlier, now we're on some Soldier Boy rap. I mean, pretty nice playlist so far by Mr. Beamer.
Love that guy.
Chemics in the offensive zone to control the puck, lose it. Recovered by the Generals. Generals kick it out to the side. Dylan Callan gets control of it, pass it up to the top. That is going to be Vance. Vance trying to get it out of the zone. Dylan again trying to fight it off. 2-on-1 on the puck. Dylan goes for the guy, kind of gets him off the puck right there. Generals still fighting, trying to get out of the zone now. Lucas Mankoff trying to make something happen. Generals clear it out to the back. And no one can really get it out of the zone right now. No one's really keeping too good control. And as I say that, the Generals lose it again. And then the Midland just dumps it into the zone. Midland recovers, trying to get to the offensive zone. Midland loses it again. Midland then recovers it off a bad pass. Going up the left side, then a nice little play. And then the Generals are just going to dump it. And we're going to see the ref's hands go up, indicating an icing call. And that is going to be a face-off in the Generals' defensive zone.
Yeah. And Cooper, I can't stress this enough. How many times do I have to say it before they realize, hey, giving up the puck isn't doing very well. They made so many bad passes, and that's what's killing both teams, not just one, both of them. And that's why this game is turning out to be so close.
I couldn't agree more. It looks like we are going to have the ref blow the whistle, indicating maybe some foul play there on the crease. Probably just a crease call, though. And it looks like we're going to have a face-off on the right side now. Looks like the Generals are going to lose it in their offensive zone. And that is 16 come up the left side right there. Evan Winslow, Evan to dump it into the zone. Number 20 right now, fighting for it, Cade Dowd. Cade recovers it. Pass in front of the net, off a stick. Now it looks like number 25 right now, Andrew Witt is going to pass it out to Josh Pitsley. Josh trying to just dump it into the zone, get it out of there. Recovered by number 10, Easton Badal, General. To just dump it right in front of, Matthew Morgan. Matthew loses the puck again right in front of the Midland. Generals trying to get out of their defensive zone, pass it up, but Matthew loses it in process. Max recover. Nice little cross-ice pass, trying to get out of there. And Max just Midland just dumps into the zone. Little scrum right there in the corner, trying to get the puck out. Looks like no one can really get way of it. Generals are covered in their defensive zone. Pass up. Nice little kick right there by Matt Grillo. Matt dumps it to the left side. 2-on-1. Generals then recover it. Going back to the left side. 2 guys there. Can't really do too much with that. Max will cover it. Top shot. Oh, nice Tendy save to really cover it up right now. And the goalie loses sight of it. And number 5, Mike Mills to just cover it up and help the Tendy out when the Tendy's freaking out losing it.
Yeah. Easton Wetter has had a great match tonight, and he's been seeming to play a lot better this period than he was the last, and I think he's made a lot of improvements in his goal saving between the two, and I think he realized what he was doing wrong, and now he's out here and he's playing a lot better, and he's saving. Nobody has really been able to get a goal, which says a lot about both goalies, but this is mainly the reason why each team can't get any goals, is nobody can get to their offensive zone. And then when they do get to the offensive zone, it goes to they lose the puck. And then it's just turnover to turnover to turnover to turnover.
The Chemics win the face-off in the neutral zone, going up the left side. That is number 17 right now. Tucker Spalding. Tucker to just dump it down there. And the Tendy recovers it for a restart, and it looks like we're going to have a face-off on that left side now. And this period, though, the Generals really haven't won any, not any, so far they really haven't won too many, you can say, of the face-offs. I mean, that's not the 60-40 what Coach Towler really said. But they do win that one, just dumping it into the zone. Dumping it in the defensive zone. Pass it back. Pass up bench side. Nice little breakaway right here. Hopefully he speeds up. 2 on 2. Oh, nice little shot and save by the Tendy. And loses weight of it. Generals to cover it. That's Dylan Cohen. Nice little dump right now. A little after action right there. A little extra action push from Lucas Mankoff. Oh, nice little head. We're having some physical hockey hits here tonight, Tyler. But it looks like the Chemics are going to just dump it again in that zone. Dylan's still fighting for it. Chemics recover it. Tries to pass in front of the net. Gets blocked by his skate. And the Generals are covered on the offensive zone right now. Looks like Josh Pitsley just passed it up. Number 43 loses it. Logan Beckwith. And looks like we have another icing call, and that's going to be a face-off in the Chemics defensive zone right now.
Cooper, when I'm sitting here and I'm watching the Chemics, what they seem to do every time they get into their offensive zone is they bank it to the back and they throw the puck in the back. But what the problem is, what they're doing with that is they're banking on the fact that the Generals aren't keeping too well control of the ball in their defensive zone and can't control it. And they're sitting here. Well, they're not sitting, but they're skating, and they lose control of the puck. And then the Generals are trying to recover it. But when the Generals eventually take the puck back from the Chemics miss that opportunity when instead they could be passing the puck around instead of banking it to the back and messing up what they're doing.
Shot by Mikkel Flatner, deflects off a stick, goes up to the net, and that just means another face-off in the Generals' defensive zone. I mean, especially if it's in your zone, you really do want to win these face-offs. You don't want the opponent to win the face-off, and winning a face-off in your opponent's defensive zone can be one of the best things ever. That's an easy way to score a quick little goal right here for the Chemics. But it looks like the Chemics do not win it. Nice little 2-on-1. He tries to pull it back. Oh, nice little fancy moves right here. That looks like number 43, Logan Beckwith, but Logan loses it. Number 12, Henry Stone. Henry going up the right side. Trying to make something happen. A little bit of physical hockey on that left side. Just dumps it back there. Loses the puck. Chemics, one slips and falls. On the right side, nice little shot. And cover up by the Tendy here. Oh, well, after the whistle chirping right now, someone's not too happy about what they saw, and they are still chirping going off to their respective benches right now. I mean, looks like this third period is the period that's going to get a little bit chippy here, Tyler.
Yeah, Cooper, and that's the thing about SVL matchups is when it comes down to it, it's a rivalry. You put your everything into it. You got to have grit, and you got to have something behind you that gives you the drive to play good.
I know. With Attendee, he's fumbling with the puck over there and almost loses it. He gets a little shrug right there, a little scared about because he covered up. That means another face-off in this defensive zone of the Generals. Looks like number 2, Cade Stormborn and Mike going up there. Generals win it, but then lose it in transition. Dump it down. Recovered by General. Then Chemics lose it. Chemics just dump it out to the farther side. Then again, another dump. Hopefully they can see what they do here. Dylan Callan on the ice, trying to make something happen. Dumps it down to Brennan Bernard. Brennan loses it. Number 14, recovered by Ben Whistle. It's Easton Betto. Oh, what a pass. And almost what a catch there, Tyler. Oh, that was an amazing pass up here from the booth that had perfect definition on it. I mean, pretty nice pass right there. It would have been insane, though, if Brennan would have recovered it.
Yeah, Cooper, and like I was just saying about the Chemics, you could see it in that last play right there. What they seem to be doing is throwing the puck in the back and then having the Generals recover it, and then they try to take it from the Generals. And it's not working out for them tonight, at least this period. And they have to switch something up to catch up, to regain that goal, and then put this, and also get, a win here tonight.
I mean, and they did start really coming out hot in that second period, and it looked like they were going to do the same thing in this third period, but it's been about the same score for the whole period now. It has been the same score for this whole period now. With 5 minutes left, it's really any team's game right now with this 1 goal difference. I mean, the Generals just need one more goal to kind of put it away, and the Chemics need 1 to tie it up right now. So they're both fighting to try and either tie it up or put it away right now. And neither of them can get that goal that they really need. Chemics win it, going into the neutral zone. 2-on-3. No, offensive zone, shot right in front of the net. Nice little, that's a goal! Nice little, as we were saying that, nice goal here, Tyler, to tie the game up. Oh my gosh, that was number 12 right there, Henry Stone, with the deflection behind back door of the net. I mean, and the goalie just lost the puck. Nice little goal.
Yeah, Cooper, and I told you, it's really about making plays. And here's a replay right here. And they were able to just tap the puck in and get their goal. And that's going to tie the game up. It's really anybody's game here. Let's see what goes on.
Chemics again recovered in the offensive zone. Hoping to make something happen. And then they lose the puck. Nice little breakaway right here. Oh, and fumbled pass. Soils what could have been a great offensive chance for the Generals, but they do recover in their defensive zone, passing it around, trying to make something happen. Pass middle, number 9 right here, going up the middle. Vance Canuck. Vance loses it. All alone, the back left right there. Bounce pass, Mike Mahels. Recovered by Dylan. Dylan loses it. It's a foot race to the puck. Oh, and they call it icing. Oh, I wonder what would have been different there if he would have just dived there. That was really close. And now with this tied game, you're going to have a face-off in the defensive zone of the Chemics. Hopefully the Chemics can recover this, or else it could mean a very, very nice opportunity for this Generals team to put it away. Generals on the left side. Lose it. Chemics recover it. Pass middle. Chemics lose it. Nice little bounce pass outside. 22. Jacob Russo. Jacob, nice little trying to backdoor pass it. Chemics recover it. Going to the neutral zone. Slap shot. Trying to get in out of the zone. Oh, still fighting in the corner. 3-on-2. Recovered by the Generals. Generals dump it right side. Generals pass. Pass for the net. Shot stopped by the Tendy. Nice little save right there. Chemics recover it. Head to the defense. Neutral zone. Chemics lose it. Nice little stick play. 10 right in front of the shot. Shot. Oh, soiled opportunity right there by a bad pass. Peck in front of it. Oh, off a stick. And we're going to have what looks like might be a mouth guard of some sort, maybe, or it looks like a butt end, actually. Oh, and it looks like we're going to have a power play here for the Generals. The Generals are going to be really excited about this one. Nice little opportunity to hopefully put this game away for them. And this is their strong suit. I mean, we have said that in the past. I mean, this came from Coach Doug Towler himself, that power plays are their strong suit, and this is what they really strive to do in this game, and hopefully we'll do better on it. I mean, it looks like number 19 right there is not very happy about that. Josh Pitsley kind of had his head hanging low in the box right now, and the teams come together trying to talk. Tyler, what do you think they're talking about right now?
I honestly think about how they're talking about getting their next goal. And I think the Generals are talking about how they're going to get their next goal. I think they're obviously focusing on that, and how they're going to set up their play, knowing that they practice a lot of power plays, knowing it's their strong suit. So they're really going to be focusing on this and trying to take advantage of this little time that they get. But on the Chemics side of things, they're really going to have to play really hard to be able to stop the Generals and stop them from getting a goal and getting a point higher, or maybe even two.
I mean, some could say this could be the most crucial and deciding point of this game so far. I mean, earlier it looked like it would kind of be a blowout in the Generals' way, and then the Chemics came out swinging like Rocky Balboa in that second period, and now they have tied it. And now it's a 5-5. It is anyone's game right now, but it looks like it is in favor of the Generals with this power play, and they're going to see what they can do with that extra man on the ice, 5-on-4. I mean, this could be the most crucial point, as I just mentioned, in this game, depending on who wins this face-off. Generals winning in the offensive zone, excuse me. Shot, top right. Goes off the Tendy's blocker. Recovered, top left, excuse me. Going up. Cross ice pass, top. Loses control of it in the middle. Skating around, trying to find more of a better opportunity. Number 8 kind of chasing everyone around, trying to disrupt passes. Dylan pass down the middle, off a skate, recovered. Still fighting for it, not recovered. 2-on-1 though in the corner. Dylan top. Oh, and it goes out. They are going to have everyone pulled from the zone and afraid of an offsides call with about a minute left on this power play. Oh, and that is not what you want to do. They lose control of it in the neutral zone, forcing them to kind of restart. He pauses in the defensive zone. Dylan going up that right side. Oh, and just a pass to nobody. Pass in the middle. And just not a good recovery by Matthew Morgan right there. Slap shot trying to get it out. Dylan recovers it at top right. Looking for a pass. Just ends up going for the zone. About 40 seconds left in this power play. Generals still have it in the offensive zone. Have yet to do anything with it. Skating around, trying to find a better opportunity. Pass and shot. Pass again, bottom left. Someone cutting in. Ooh. A nice little way off the stick right now with about 20 seconds left in this power play. It looks like the Chemics, I don't want to spoil it, had a nice little power play killer. Matthew Morgan trying to fight for the puck, pass in the middle. About 5 seconds left in this power play. And it looks like the power play kill did end up working for the Chemics, and they're going to come right out. Oh, and he slips and falls, coming out of the penalty box, rushing to get off right here, right in front of the net. Oh, a nice little clear, top right. Pass right in front of the net, right side. Bar down, baby! Nice little shot, oh my. Way to kind of hopefully put it away now with the 1:40 left in the game. That was number 9, Vince Canuck. What a shot.
Yeah, Cooper, and oh my gosh, did they need that. There's only a minute and 40 seconds left on the clock to the end of the match. We're gonna have a replay here of that play, and look at it. Beautiful, beautifully done. Now, the Generals almost weren't able to take advantage of that power play, but the minute that he came out, they were able to trip him up and still have it on a 5-on-4, just barely.
I mean, they didn't technically have it in a percent and a power play, but that still looked kind of like a power play. Recovered right in front of the shot. Oh, shot goes off 14 skate. Ben Weasel still fighting for it on the left side. Chemists trying to get out of their zone. Covered by Jack. Kowski's going up in the middle. Jack trying to pass it off. Goes off a stick. And whistle. It looks like we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. Wachowskiv and 43 look like they're going to take the face-off.
Awesome.
Ooh. Get that. Yeah, you're moving. Oh, we are busting some moves up here in the press box, ladies and gentlemen. If only you could see us. Tyler looks like he might be hitting that Soldier Boy right now, too, on that.
Bro, nobody was hitting that Soldier Boy. I don't know what you're talking about. Should get me out on that ice. Be a figure skater.
Oh, I feel like you would slip and fall on that ice.
Oh, whoa. Are you trying to doubt my... Hey, I'll let you know right now. I'll figure it out in like 2 years, all right?
I feel like you might be a little bit of a slippy ankle type person. I feel like you're going to be out on that ice for a matter of 2 seconds and just face plant.
What? Cooper, you got to have some confidence in me here.
I have a little bit of confidence, not too much, though.
Oh, I got some Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre in the building, in the house now, man.
Snoop Dogg. Still
the G thing, huh?
Yeah.
D-O-double-G, man. What can you do about it as you're waiting for this face-off in the neutral zone? Hopefully, Midland can recover it and put a little something on the board right now to try and tie it up again with about a minute and 4 seconds left in this game. A goal is crucial right now for Midland's in game. Lucas Mankoff and Logan Beckwith take the face-off. It looks like Logan wins it. Teammate pass it out. Dylan just dumps it in the zone, recovered by Chemics. Pass out to the right side. Oh, an empty net almost utilized right there. He's going to regret missing that one. Hopefully we can see a cross-ice goal, Tyler. Cross-ice goal, that would be insane.
Yeah, Cooper. And not having their goalie is really bad for them, but they have more players for offense, and we're going to see how they take advantage of that.
I feel like they're just trying to get an extra man out there to sort of create a power play, you could say, to really get this needed goal in the last 30 seconds of this game and hopefully put it away. Top right shot, goes wide, almost backdoor it. Oh. A nice little save. The Generals bench is going wild. They love that, man. Nice little way to deny that goal. That would have been crucial for Midland here. Generals win the face-off, dumps it to the other side. Chemics recover it, top right. Chemics fumble it. Pass in the middle. Broken up. Going up the middle. Oh, and that is so close. That just goes left wide, just a hair, Tyler. That would have been amazing. Trying to just deflect it out of there and waste the time. And that is going to be the final score of this game, Tyler. 6-5, Genesee Generals, at home. What a way to end it, Tyler. What do you think really went wrong as a person with a bird eye view of this game, you could say? What do you think was both teams' strengths?
I think what went wrong for both teams, honestly, was keeping control of the puck. I think it went wrong for both teams. I just think that the Generals were barely able to keep it a little bit longer than the Chemics. I think strengths for both of the teams was the Generals able to find each other in passing plays and understanding where they were on the ice. And then I would say for the Generals and their strengths, probably, I don't really know. I think they did really well. I think their strengths really was the power plays, where every time they had 2 power plays and they were able to get a goal off one of them, and then the other one a little bit after.
I feel like just puck control killed both teams right here, and the Genesee Generals controlled it more. Even though they did dump quite a few, they did end up controlling the puck a lot more. But that is going to be the Genesee Generals' final home game for, I think, a little bit. I believe it is the final home game for a while. This is your play-by-play announcer, Cooper Knoll, signing off with Tyler Uptegraff. Good night, ladies and gents.